and I got my co-host today, KB. How's it going, KB?
Hey, it's going good, man. Ready to dive in this week? Ready to get talking about some wrestling.
Yeah, me too. I really want to talk about some wrestling. Had a pretty hard couple days. We're going to have a hard week this week. One of the patriarchs of our family, she passed away yesterday morning, and it was my wife's mother-in-law, and we love you. We love you in heaven, Kathy. So just wrestling is getting my mind off of that right now. So we're going to try to have a little fun doing this and talking a little wrestling. And you ready to go at it?
Yeah, Nick, just our thoughts and prayers are out for Mandy and you and the family. I know it's going to be a tough week for you guys, but, definitely you're in our thoughts and prayers this week. So maybe this will help you guys kind of get your mind off of it for a little bit.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, big dog. All right. Let's start with a little AEW. What do you think about Tony Khan's promotion there, KB?
I'm going to go ahead and go ham on this promotion. All this horse manure that we watched. Usually I'm a huge AEW fan, but I'm going to tell you, Tony Khan, you sucked this week. I mean, I'm hearing rumors that, he's not having production meetings. He's not laying things out smoothly. A lot of this stuff can be fixed. And we're not seeing it, Nick. It was a poor, both Dynamite and Collusion was a poor wrestling, week this week for them. You had, Moxley come in and pretty much do the same exact thing as Roman Reigns. Now, I don't mind you using promo, but come on, using the same verbiage. This is my ring. This is my camera. Shut up. It's absolutely ridiculous. Come up with your own material. Again, what did I say last week? I said last week AEW needs to stick with AEW and don't do nothing else. Just do what you're doing and don't try to compete with WWE. You're not WWE. You'll never be WWE. Be AEW, and it just does nothing but ticks me off that he would pull a stunt like this. There was some good quality moments, but overall, those shows, terrible.
I agree with you. The highlights for me, though, MJF and Hangman, they had a good promo. And Timeless Tony Storm.
But
on Wednesday night and...
Yeah, it was only two.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
I mean, come on, man. You could put better. You got a pay-per-view coming up. You've got a pay-per-view coming up, and make me want to watch it. So if I don't have the app, make me want to buy the pay-per-view. Make me want to spend my money to watch this. And right now, it's total garbage.
Now, I did like the Hobbs and Big Bill match. It was decent.
But it was still sloppy.
Yeah, I thought it was good, but it's like it was like that's the end of the story.
But Nick, here's the thing: if you have a production meeting and you went over your stuff, man, I'm telling you, it would cut down the majority of this nonsense that they're shooting themselves in the foot. They go from having great weeks to screwing it up again. And Tony Khan, stop screwing stuff up. Step out the way. Get somebody in there that knows what they're doing so that we can become AEW fans again like we've loved it before. Period.
Yes.
Get it right.
Hashtag Bully Ray AEW.
That's right. Hey, you know what? Even talking about, even Willie. Roll Tide Willie would be like, this ain't worth it. It sucks.
Oh, yeah, he'll just be looking in the mirror, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, When he was like, "What do you think about it?" It sucks. It does. I mean, it sucked this week, and you got to do better. You got a pay-per-view coming up that should be, out of this world. And man, come on, do better.
Yes, I agree with you.
So,
All right, before we go to the
I better be watching something good this Wednesday, or I'm gonna go off again. And I hope we go viral.
well, I hope they throw out a sucky show then where we go viral.
There you go.
Before we go to the next segment, if you don't mind, click that like button and that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And just let us know you're there and leave some comments. Tell KB he sucks and tell me he's ugly. And y'all can tell me how beautiful I am. That's fine. But if you don't mind, just hit the subscribe button and just let us know what you think of the videos. Anything that y'all might want to see on here, might want us to talk about.
Absolutely.
All right. To the Devils going down to Georgia. Not really Georgia, but the boys from Georgia. Cody, I want your soul. What do you think about The Rock talking about Cody's trying to get Cody's soul?
Yeah, it left a lot of people confused. I mean, I've looked up, several websites and even, getting in a bunch of wrestling forums and hearing the talk. It was definitely a mixed promo. A lot of people were saying that promo reminded them of the Authority back in the day. I think, personally, what it is that The Rock has to stay relevant. So he has to have some kind of champion to help make him relevant now that he's kind of out of wrestling. And so that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to build an empire, okay? Remember, The Rock's already in movies. He's already in, football. He's already in, wrestling. So he's trying to build his empire up, and he's trying to be like Vince McMahon back in the day. And that's what I see. That's how I see things going. And so I think The Rock is definitely wanting Cody to be a part of his faction. Where that leads, I believe that Cody turns him down this time, but he takes up the offer down the road. That's just my take. I think Homelander is loading. I think Cody's going to turn heel at some point because, again, he can play both. He can play both the good guy and the bad guy very well. Cody is very talented. So, whether he's booed or whether he's yayed or whatever, Cody just knows how to do it. He knows how to sell tickets. So I think eventually Cody has to turn to The Rock for that offer. That's just my take. I don't feel like he'll take it at Elimination Chamber, but at WrestleMania, could happen.
Could happen.
To stay the champ, he takes the deal at WrestleMania.
Now, I'm going to get on to a bunch of people.
All right, go ahead.
I'm tired of hearing a bunch of whiters on the internet just cry, oh, I can't believe The Rock did that. Oh, he's blah, blah, blah. I'm just sick and tired of hearing everybody thinking that they have their own agenda on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And it gets old hearing the crybabies. And I ain't talking about like the Cody crybabies from last year, because I was one of them. But I'm just tired of hearing people, really in wrestling in general, just complaining about everything before that story's just getting started. Really, that's in the infant phases right there, getting that story started, and people are whining. You go on YouTube and watch videos, a bunch of British guys talking about how sorry this is. The WWE's mad at The Rock. I'm getting tired. Where do you get your information from? You don't get your information. You just make up garbage to put out there to get likes and clicks and subscribes. I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. But for right now, I'm tired of your monkey crap. Daggum, stop doing it. Let a story play out and let it go somewhere before you start crapping on it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of my rant there.
There you go. Get fired up, Nick. Get
Yeah,
fired
I'm
up.
just tired. Of,
Let it
be
play out.
watching a little YouTube there, and that's all you see is a bunch of people that I don't even know. I don't even think they're fans. They're just doing it to make the money. Which, hey, more power to them.
Right.
Yeah, they're getting the clicks and subscribes. Hey, I did learn from you. But daggum, quit complaining about every little thing.
Well,
Before the story even gets started, they just make up garbage to
well,
put out there.
what do they say? It's trash, and they don't like it. They don't understand it. And again,
Right.
um, that's why you read different people's opinions, and that's why I like piggybacking off of certain people because it's a story. It's a
Yeah.
storyline. And you got to, what did The Rock say when he went in NXT? What did he say? He said the exact same thing, Nick, when he said, "You can't like Cody. You can't be friends with Cody. Oh, Cody sucks." I mean, no matter what The Rock does, they don't like it. They don't like his persona. It's a great story, and who knows? Maybe Cody doesn't take the deal at all. Maybe
Right.
somebody else takes the deal. Maybe CM Punk takes the devil's deal. I don't know, but I'm just telling you.
He said he was the devil the other night.
Yeah, I mean, so just roll with it, see where it goes. Shut your mouth, know your role, you jabronis, and call it a day, okay? Stop whining, stop crying. To the 8 subscribers out there, do you agree that the fans should stop whining? Give us a oh yeah if you think.
Yeah, that's just my rant. I'm just tired I'm just tired of just. I'm not a dirt sheets guy. I don't like dealing with the dirt sheets, but I hate about every other video you try to watch it. Just try to get a little information on a little wrestling
Well, Dirt
and
Sheets,
just
Wrestle Talk,
yeah,
all
yeah,
of them do it. It's the same
right.
thing. They're just trying to get you to click, and of
Oh
course,
yeah,
I get it. You're trying to get more, people, fans, and all that. But at the same time, you're exactly right. Stop crying about it. You know,
yeah,
again, you wanted Cody, you got Cody. Now you're not understanding Cody. Stop crying about it. Just roll with it. See where it plays out. Again,
right.
it's WWE telling the storyline, and The Rock's already said we'll play the long game. We're not here to
Yep,
play the short game, and like AEW, they'll have a feud for a month, and then the feud will be to somebody else. It don't even make sense. That's
right.
what great storytelling does. It tells you a story, and it plays out in 4 to 6 months, and then that story moves on to another story, and then that story plays out for 4 to 6 months. Just go with it. Stop
Yep.
crying.
All right. The next story here is one I'm looking forward to. Is in the men's elimination chamber from that promo from last night. Logan Paul and CM Punk.
I hope
Uh,
Logan Paul knocks CM Punk out. I'll be honest with you.
Amen, brother.
I'm
Amen.
I'm about tired of CM Punk. Oh, it's like me climbing in the ring, man. Let the younger guys. I mean, be there to get the younger talent over, man. But come on, I know you want to be champ again, but man, you should have came back 10 years ago, and then you would have been relevant. But you're not relevant anymore, in my opinion. And then you left. Uh-oh, we done got so heated that things done fell down. Come on. Nick still got so mad that he ripped the thing off the wall. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
Just let it go. That's how much.
So yeah,
That's how much we'll peel the paint off the walls about CM Punk. We hope Logan
that's right.
Paul beats the brakes off of him.
Now, I hope Logan Paul beats the brakes off of him and beats him again. But I am digging CM Punk right now in WWE. But I still root for his other people fighting him. But he has been entertaining to me.
Oh, he's a great entertainer. I had to give him
Yes.
that. But as far as like him being the guy that he used to be, he's not.
Yeah.
Again, he knows how to sell tickets and all that, and people want to come
Yeah.
see him. He's the voice to the voiceless. he'll do anything and everything to get the title in his hands.
That's right.
So, yeah.
All right. Gunther, the ring general. Is he a true gift to professional wrestling?
Absolutely. The guy is phenomenal, man. He knows how to talk on the mic. He is very well, spoken. He's very well. He's a great in-ring performer, a great wrestler, in my opinion. I feel like he can be the guy that takes WWE into the next 4 or 5 years, honestly. I just think he's just that guy that can be sky's no limit, I could see him possibly even breaking Romans.
Brain.
Yeah, I think he can break.
I want to see Gunther and Logan Paul.
Yeah, that would be a great match.
With a title on the line.
Yeah, that would be a great match for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Yes.
Again,
yes.
Probably won't happen with the title on the line unless it's like a champion or something.
There's going to have to be a title on the line when those two meet.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like a U.S. or something like that.
No, it's going to have to be a world title.
Well, I don't see.
I'll take whatever I get. Yeah. I'll take the 24/7 title, but it needs to be the world title on the line for them too.
Well, Jey Uso's winning that belt, so.
Yeah, but he's not going to. I want Jey to win. I'm rooting for Jey to win that belt, but it's not like he's going to keep it 12 months to a year, 2 years or anything. It's going to be like 3 to 6 months at the most.
Yeah, that's true.
Then the ring general is going to whip his rear end and take it back. Then we get Logan Paul and the ring general.
Yeah, that
SummerSlam.
Again, it's all about story, telling
Yes.
and putting, what WWE is good at. They're there to sell entertainment, right? And if they don't pack that place out, if they don't put the best matches, the best cards out there, and that's what Tony Khan needs to do. He needs to put his best people out there every week, put best storylines out there, and stop messing around and making it the best that it can be. He doesn't have to be WWE level. Just be AEW level. And put your best product out there. I mean, your best guy that you got out there is MJF.
Right. They don't utilize him enough.
Yeah, you don't utilize him enough. I mean,
think about it. Back in the Attitude Era, how many times did you see Stone Cold in one night?
Oh, yeah. 2, 3
You saw him at least 3 times.
Yeah.
At the minimum.
Yeah, doing
So,
segments.
start the show, come driving in the big truck or something and throwing a couple beer cans out and walking to the ring, shooting a little promo, then going back to do something, then, Vince come out there, here comes Stone Cold. You at least give him 3 times, MJF, Tony Khan, you need to show let him speak 3 times a night. It might get you somewhere.
Yeah, or even the Rated R Superstar. I mean, he's great on the mat. FTR, where the Young Bucks at? Bring them back. I mean, come on.
Right.
Do something, man. I mean, this Moxley horse manure, the Death Riders are about riding it to death, okay? Stop doing that stuff.
Right, because every week they change Moxley changes what he's about or something,
It's like...
and we still don't have an idea what he's about.
Yeah, ain't got a clue. This is my ring, oh my gosh. What a copier.
Right. All right. We kind of touched on this just a little bit with Cody earlier, but if Cody does go heel, do you think him and Seth are they might have them a little feud going for a few months after Mania?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why he came out there. Again, it's more the storyline, telling.
Just starting that storyline again.
Yeah, I mean, him and Cody can go at it. I think it'd be great for business.
Yeah, and they both put on a good show, too. So
again, Seth is looking like the good guy right now. Cody's kind of leaning towards turning heel, kind of.
Yeah.
But again, I see that playing out being another storyline that they're trying to come out of that because he's going to play some part. Seth's going to try to go against Cody, but of course he's not going to win. In the Elimination Chamber, but
Right.
that story could come out of it down the road, and I think that's why he came out and was like, "Man, what are you doing here?" You know.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, we kind of talked a little about the women's elimination chamber last week, and we were talking about somebody said that the Bianca and Naomi is going to have to drop the titles
Yeah.
for Bianca to have a shot at the elimination chamber that I'm picking her to win. So what happened last night, KB?
Well, I tell you, Nick. Now, if you go back and watch that, I knew it was coming. Okay. And the reason being, if you go back and watch that, you'll hear, what's her name's partner. She was talking to her, not Bianca and Naomi. Um,
Liv
Liv
and
and
Michelle
yeah, Rodriguez.
Yeah.
She actually said, walking down to the ring, 3-time champion. Go back and watch it. I knew it. When she said that, she said 3-time champion. Now, most people wouldn't pick up on that, but I knew when she said it what was fixing to happen. And by George, it happened. Go back and watch it, man, because she says it. The mic picked up on her and said, 3-time champion. Now, some people may say, well, she was talking about possibility. Nah, it's scripted. You already knew it was coming. She knew it was coming, so she was saying to Liv Morgan, we're fixing to be 3-time champion again. So it happened. We talked about it last week. I still feel like that Alexa Bliss will win it, and the reason being because Jade's going to show up somehow. But we'll see. I think
I think Jay's coming to show up and show out,
yeah.
but I don't think it's. I think it's Naomi she's gonna be going after, and possibly Bailey maybe. But I know it's gonna be Naomi because she's the heel. She's gonna be the heel here. She's gonna be the perpetrator. She's gonna be the one that's guilty of the crime.
You think so?
Yep.
Well, I have another theory. I think it was Bianca because Bianca didn't get in the ring last night. She just stayed out there in the ring, and Naomi got pinned. So Naomi was putting in the work while Bianca was on the floor, and she cost them the belts.
I think they threw her through a table.
Yeah, but still, she got.
Oh, just still.
No, I'm saying, but she had laid there plenty of time. She had plenty of time to come back in that match. If you go back and watch it now, you'll see what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, she had plenty of time to come back and kind of get back to and help Naomi, and she didn't. And that's what I'm sticking with. Bianca is the one that got a hold of Jade, and I think Jade pays it back, and I think that's where Alexa Bliss wins. And again, that's.
I think you're totally 100%, 110% wrong. But if they are trying to get Bianca versus Jade, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But I think it's Naomi going heel.
All right.
I think Bianca's winning, and she's going to Mania against Ripley. I would love for it to be Bliss. But
all
I
right,
just
so,
think.
all right. Hear me out. Just hear me out. All right. I've been thinking about another scenario in an elimination chamber. What if, whether it be Bailey or Naomi, takes out Bianca in hopes they're going to have to find a replacement, right? and they're going to be scrounging for somebody to put in there. And Jade Cargill shows up, and she's in that match, and she faces none other than Rhea Ripley. Now, that would be a heck of a match, brother.
That'd be a good swerve there.
Yeah. So, again, I just kind of been thinking about a different scenario. Like, what if somebody takes out Bianca, kind of like they did Jade, and then Jade knows who the attacker is, and she comes in and says, I got to be in that match to get my attacker.
I like that. I like that
Now
you finally started talking a little sense now.
Now, I've been thinking about that one all day. I'm like, I can't wait to be on the podcast to talk about this conspiracy theory that I got cooking. You know, that's going to be my new saying. You know.
I like that. I kind of hope it goes that way. It's not like I bet any money on Bianca or anything, so. But yeah, I can see Bianca winning it, or just with the players that's on the field right now, I'm taking Bianca.
Yeah.
But I like your scenario with Bianca getting jumped. But they've been teasing Naomi and Bianca in the chamber for a good month and a half, 2 months now, really, though.
Yeah, and I mean, here, I'm just throwing in another scenario, not saying it will happen. And it could be that they save her all the way to WrestleMania, and then she addresses, whoever her attacker is, but...
I think it's coming out pretty soon.
Because you keep on,
they're harping on it.
Yeah.
They're harping on it every week.
Who attacked Jade Cargill?
Right.
Which, by the way, is the female version of Lex Luger. Prove me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't prove you wrong.
The total package. The total diva package.
All right. Before we leave, though, call it quits for tonight. We got to have a big happy birthday to the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Happy birthday,
Nate.
Woo! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The greatest of all time.
That's right. The greatest. The GOAT. No one can lace his boots.
Nah, he could just, that music hit, man, and that's it,
That's it, yep. He could do it on the mic, he could do it in the ring, he could do it outside the ring, he could do it on Space Mountain. It didn't matter where he did it.
Yeah.
He's the best, he's the greatest of all time, and happy birthday. And that's all I got to say today, KB.
All right, let's tune into next week as we talk about some other things.
Do you know what the Old School Friday's going to be this week?
Yeah, so tune in to Old School Friday to find out what it's going to be. I'm not going to tell you yet, so we'll leave that as a surprise, Nick. And that's all I'll say. You got to tune in, though.
You got to tune in Friday for Old School Friday. Let KB throw some information on you. But before we leave, make sure to click the like button, subscribe button, hit that notification bell where you can hear us idiots talk about wrestling. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.